Imagine stepping into a world you never knew existed, where discoveries are shaking the very foundations of what we thought we knew. CERN has done it again, uncovering a period container that challenges everything we understand about time. These containers were created with the expectation that they'd last for eternity, defying the conventional limits of time. But this is no ordinary time capsule. It's revealing secrets that were meant to remain hidden for centuries. These mysterious capsules have acted like small time machines, preserving our past while simultaneously hinting at our future. However, what happens when the truths they uncover are far from pleasant? Before we delve into CERN's latest revelation, it's important to note that this is not the first time a chilling time capsule has been discovered. In fact, one of the most eerie finds occurred earlier than we might expect. Back in 2015, a construction team in Indiana stumbled upon a relic from 1958. Hidden away by the staff of an old mental health institution. Inside, they found a video intended as a message for the future. The discovery filled the team with excitement as they eagerly anticipated hearing the thoughts and predictions of those from the past. But their excitement quickly turned to disappointment as the sound had severely degraded over time, leaving only a fragment of the original recording intact. What remained was an enigmatic message. A mysterious figure in the video spoke cryptically about how future generations would be the ones to truly understand how well the doctors of the past had addressed their treatment issues. The statement was vague, hinting at the struggles and ambitions of mental health professionals from the mid-20th century. The video then cuts off abruptly, leaving the viewers in silence. When the video resumes, the conversation turns to electroshock therapy, a controversial treatment that was widely used in the 1950s. What was once considered a groundbreaking approach to treating mental illness is now heavily criticized for its harsh and often damaging effects on patients. The mental hospital where this time capsule was found closed its doors in 1992, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in mystery. Specialists have since tried to identify the men featured in the video and piece together the missing sections of the audio. What other insights could this time capsule reveal about the practices of mental health treatment in the past? Fast forward a few years to 2010, when a strange discovery was made in law. A trunk bearing the initials J.M. Barrie, the same initials as the famous Scottish author, was uncovered. But inside, the contents were far more disturbing than anyone could have anticipated. 2 newborns' bodies, wrapped in sheets and hidden in doctors' bags, were discovered along with old papers and forgotten items. This chilling scene baffled investigators, who could find no connection between the initials on the trunk and the famous writer. Even more unsettling was the discovery of a worn-out copy of Peter Pan, along with a membership card to the Peter Pan Forest Club. The mystery deepened as investigators wondered, was there a connection to the magical land where children never grow up, or was this trunk hiding a much darker story? The remains of the children bore no signs of violence, and one was full-term while the other appeared to be stillborn. The mystery surrounding this discovery remains unresolved, adding another layer to the already eerie narrative of time capsules. In 2016, another time capsule was found in Albuquerque, New Mexico, by a demolition crew working near an old primary school. This capsule seemed to hold a hopeful message from the future. But when opened, the contents revealed a chilling letter. "I am dead. I go to Montgomery School. I was born in 1900, it read, signed by someone named Greg Lee Youngman. Attempts to locate Greg have yielded no results. Some speculate he was a ghostly trickster, while others believe he was simply an imaginative child. Regardless, the letter has left everyone with a haunting sense of mystery. But this wasn't the only bizarre time capsule to be discovered that year. In North Carolina, a woman purchased an old used freezer for just $30, only to make a horrifying discovery. Inside, she found human remains. The freezer had been used by the deceased woman's daughter as a grim time capsule for her mother. The police investigation revealed that the daughter had disappeared after the sale, claiming she was visiting her mother in a West Virginia nursing home. An apparent lie. The shocking truth that emerged from this case horrified the world and became one of the most chilling news stories of the year. This wasn't the only time that human remains were involved in a disturbing time capsule discovery. A man, while using his metal detector in a forest, uncovered a container that contained items belonging to a young girl. A teddy bear, clothes, photographs, a camera, and a softball medal from 2003. At first glance, these seemed to be innocent mementos. But as word spread, some speculated that these items might be trophies of a serial killer, hidden away in the woods and never meant to be found. While the police investigation eventually confirmed that the items were likely personal keepsakes left behind by their original owner, the chilling thought that they could have been trophies of a sinister past continues to haunt the imagination. Now, not all time capsules are meant to hold horrifying memories. Some are carefully created by governments or high-profile organizations with the goal of preserving the future for generations to come. But as these discoveries show, time capsules can hold far more than just a glimpse of history. They can uncover dark secrets that were meant to stay buried. The mysteries surrounding these time capsules continue to fascinate and terrify, reminding us that the past is never truly gone. It waits, hidden and waiting to be uncovered. In January 1968, two prominent Japanese organizations embarked on an extraordinary venture, a joint time capsule project to commemorate Japan's Expo 1970. Their ambitious goal was to preserve artifacts for an astounding 5,000 years. The first capsule was ceremoniously opened in 2000, and it is scheduled to be reopened every year. This initiative offered a fascinating glimpse into the world of 1970 and the daily lives of the Japanese people at that time. Among the intriguing items found were a toy, glass eyeballs, and perhaps the most haunting relic, a dark fingernail from a Hiroshima nuclear bomb survivor. Human fingernails, made of keratin, are durable and don't decompose, making the nail an enduring symbol. The creators of this time capsule intended the nail to serve as a stark reminder of the horrors of war, offering a lasting lesson for future generations about the devastating consequences of conflict. Despite the noble intentions behind the capsule, the presence of human remains made for a chilling reminder of the past. However, Japan wasn't the only country to send warnings to the future. In 1939, renowned physicist Albert Einstein wrote a letter to be sealed in a time capsule for the New York World's Fair. This capsule, buried 50 feet underground at Flushing Meadows, is not meant to be opened until the year 6939, approximately 5,000 years from its burial. Einstein's letter contained predictions about the future that are eerily accurate and deeply unsettling. He spoke of the tremendous advancements in science, but expressed concern about the complexities surrounding the creation and distribution of goods. Einstein warned that such inefficiencies would cause people to live in constant fear of exclusion from the economic system, potentially leading to widespread suffering and poverty. His letter also touched on the persistent violence among nations, with people regularly killing each other, fostering a pervasive atmosphere of fear and insecurity. Einstein attributed this ongoing violence to the differences in intellect and character among people, as well as to the imbalance of contributions to society. These observations seem to echo the realities of today's world, where many still live in fear of violence and economic instability. His words remain hauntingly relevant, reflecting the social and political struggles of the present. Switching to a more recent historical discovery, in 2010, a curious find emerged after the death of Solange Bogan, who passed away at 91 in the south of France. As her will was being reviewed, a chilling document was discovered among her records. It revealed that Solange was the illegitimate daughter of the notorious criminal Henri Landreau, often referred to as the French Bluebeard. Landreau was infamous for the gruesome killings of 11 women, whose bodies he disposed of in his kitchen oven. Among the papers was a scrapbook containing details of Landreau's trial, which had been dubbed the trial of the century in France. The discovery shocked those who uncovered the dark secret of Solange's ancestry, forever linking her to one of France's most infamous criminals. While Landreau's legacy is shrouded in darkness, this revelation brought his horrific crimes back into public consciousness. In another eerie twist, in June 2016, construction workers in Melbourne, Australia, uncovered a mysterious time capsule beneath an old bar. Buried in 1994, the capsule contained a wealth of memorabilia from the past, including a VHS tape filled with news reports, advertisements, and a family's home video. One segment in particular stood out, a local news story about a series of bizarre killings in the 1990s. The victims, young girls who had vanished, bore an uncanny resemblance to the grisly murders committed by Landreau. While no direct connection between the two was established, the discovery of the time capsule reignited interest in the cold case. The video footage and other contents of the capsule provided a chilling glimpse into the mysterious and tragic past of Melbourne, reigniting a renewed investigation into the unsolved disappearances. While some may dismiss these discoveries as mere coincidences, it's hard to ignore the unsettling feeling that history may be repeating itself in disturbing ways. These examples highlight that time capsules, while often intended as a nostalgic means of preserving memories and legacies for the future, can also serve as unsettling windows into the darkest corners of human nature. The secrets revealed within these time capsules can be deeply disturbing, exposing crimes, warnings, and tragedies from long-forgotten eras. They serve as reminders that not all secrets are meant to be uncovered, and some legacies are better left buried in the annals of history.